Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're talking about something that can completely transform the way your outfits look without changing your body at all, and that's understanding how certain styling choices can either work for you or against you. Because the truth is, looking more balanced, more put together, and more confident doesn't come from restriction or trends. It comes from small, thoughtful adjustments in how you dress. Number 1. Loose all-over dresses. One of the biggest mistakes you can make is choosing dresses that are completely loose from top to bottom, with no shape at all. These pieces might feel like the easiest option because they're comfortable, simple, and don't require much thought when getting dressed. The reason these dresses are not the most flattering is because they create a boxy visual effect. When there's no waist definition or structure, the eye sees one continuous line of fabric, which adds width instead of balance. Instead, look for dresses that gently define your shape. This could be a wrap dress that naturally creates a waist, an A-line silhouette that flows out softly, or even a dress with subtle seams or a belt that brings everything in just a little. These small details make a huge difference. They guide the eye, they create balance, and they give your outfit a sense of direction. You'll notice in these kinds of dresses, nothing feels restrictive. You still have movement, comfort, and ease, but there's a quiet structure that makes everything look more intentional. Even something like a slightly higher waistline or a soft cinch can elongate your body and create a more harmonious silhouette without clinging to you. Number 2. Choosing the wrong necklines. Another mistake that can completely change how your outfit looks is wearing the wrong neckline, especially necklines that are too tight or too closed around the neck. Pieces like very high turtlenecks or thick closed necklines might seem cozy and safe, but visually they can shorten your neck and make your upper body look heavier and more compact. When everything is closed off at the top, there's no space for the eye to move, and this can make the overall silhouette feel more crowded. A better approach is to choose necklines that open up the upper body and create a sense of length. V-necks are one of the most flattering options because they naturally elongate the neck and draw the eye downward in a very balanced way. Square necklines also work beautifully by framing the collarbone and giving structure without feeling too closed. Boat neck, crew neck, and especially sweetheart necklines can also add a softer, more refined look while still keeping everything visually open. They create space around the neck area, which instantly makes you look taller and more balanced without any effort. It's a small detail, but once you start choosing the right necklines, you'll notice how much more polished and harmonious your outfits begin to feel. Number 3. Shiny and clingy fabrics. Another mistake that makes a huge difference is choosing the wrong type of fabric, especially very shiny or clingy materials like satin, silk, sequins, or even certain types of velvet. Because of their shine and texture, they tend to reflect light in a way that highlights every single line and curve of the body. The reason this becomes an issue is that these fabrics don't just follow your shape, they emphasize it in a very direct way. A much better approach is to choose fabrics that are more matte, softly structured, and gently flowing. Materials like chiffon, viscose, cotton, linen, wool, cashmere, and even suede tend to drape more naturally over the body without clinging too tightly or reflecting too much light. These fabrics create a smoother, more balanced look and allow your shape to show in a softer, more effortless way. Because they don't cling or shine excessively, they create a cleaner silhouette and a more harmonious overall look. It's one of those subtle changes that can completely transform how your outfit feels. More polished, more refined, and much more flattering without sacrificing comfort at all. Number 4. Horizontal stripes. One of the most common patterns that can subtly work against your silhouette is horizontal stripes. At first glance, they can feel classic, even playful, and very easy to wear. But the way horizontal lines interact with the body is something many people underestimate. These lines visually move from side to side, which naturally draws the eye outward rather than downward. A much better direction is to choose pieces that create vertical movement in a more subtle and natural way. Instead of horizontal lines, look for garments that have vertical panel details or downward seam lines, like the dress you're seeing here. These details guide the eye from top to bottom, creating a longer and more streamlined appearance. These vertical elements don't just elongate the body, they also add structure without making the outfit feel stiff. The way the fabric flows downward in panels creates a soft shaping effect, helping the body look more proportioned and harmonious. It's a very elegant and refined way to enhance your silhouette while still keeping everything comfortable and easy to wear. Number 5. Not wearing monochrome. When an outfit is made up of too many contrasting pieces, different colors, sharp breaks, or unrelated tones, it visually divides the body into sections. Instead of one smooth line, the eye keeps stopping at each contrast point, which can make the overall look feel shorter and less streamlined. A much better approach is to build outfits that feel visually connected. This doesn't mean you have to wear a single color from head to toe, although that always works beautifully. You can also create harmony by choosing pieces that relate to each other, like a patterned top that includes the same color as your bottoms, or soft tonal variations within the same color family. For example, denim on denim is a great way to create that seamless effect while still adding texture and interest. You can also pair similar shades, like beige with cream or navy with deeper blues, to keep the look flowing without feeling flat. When your outfit feels connected like this, the eye moves smoothly from top to bottom, making your silhouette appear longer, cleaner, and much more put together. And also, monochrome does not mean boring. You can absolutely elevate your outfit by adding thoughtful accessories, a structured belt, elegant sunglasses, a refined handbag, or even delicate jewelry. These small details bring depth and personality to the look while still keeping that clean, elongated effect. Number 6. Not using layering to your advantage. One of the biggest misconceptions is thinking that adding layers will make you look heavier. This is something many women feel. Even throwing on a simple blazer or coat can feel like it's adding extra volume. But in reality, when done right, layering does the exact opposite. It creates structure, defines your shape, and helps guide the eye in a much more flattering way. The key is that layering adds vertical lines to your outfit. Pieces like blazers, trench coats, or long jackets naturally create length because they open up the center of your body and draw the eye up and down instead of side to side. This can subtly cover areas you may not feel confident about, while also creating a more balanced and proportioned silhouette overall. It also makes your outfit feel more complete and elevated. Even a simple base outfit, like jeans and a top, can instantly look more polished when you add a structured outer layer. And beyond style, layering gives you control. You can highlight certain areas, soften others, and create a look that feels intentional, put together, and much more flattering without adding any actual bulk. Number 7. Shapeless clothes. One of the most common mistakes is relying too much on shapeless clothing, thinking it hides the body. Oversized dresses, boxy tops, and pieces with no structure might feel comfortable, but visually, they often remove all definition from your silhouette. What truly elevates your look is structure. Pieces that gently define the waist, create clean shoulder lines, or follow the natural shape of your body will always look more refined. Think of belted dresses, tailored blazers, or tops with subtle shaping details. Even small design elements like darts, seams, or paneling can make a huge difference in how polished and put together you appear. You can also use modern cuts to your advantage. Asymmetrical designs, draping, or strategic tailoring can shift attention and create visual balance in a very elegant way. A slightly structured shoulder adds strength, a defined waist creates proportion, and an asymmetrical hem or neckline brings interest without adding bulk. The goal isn't to wear tight clothes, it's to wear pieces that have intention, shape, and a clear silhouette that works with your body, not against it. And let me remind you of something very important, my beautiful women. Yes, style matters. Yes, what you wear can transform how you look. But nothing is more powerful than how you feel about yourself. Love your body. Take care of it. Respect it. It truly doesn't matter what number you see on the scale. What matters is how you feel. Do you feel healthy, comfortable, confident, and at peace in your own skin? Because elegance doesn't come from size, it comes from energy, from the way you carry yourself, from the quiet confidence of being okay with who you are. And let me remind you of something very important, my beautiful women. If this video helped you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments. See you in the next one.